Is this what you have come with to confirm that 1 million was spent on sodas? You see, this is forgery.
Chair, I'm Bidia, and from this, the invoice was done in 2019, but as you can see from the invoice was done in 2019, but the
address yourself to the payment voucher.
Yeah, the payment voucher was done during the year 2020.
On which date?
From the record that
on which date? On this piece of paper? On which date?
On this, you can make reference to the PO that was usually done before.
On a payment voucher, you must be able to tell the date on which it was raised. Tell me the date on which this payment voucher was raised.
From 2019, we just took the photocopy.
If you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah, it is not.
Is there a date on this payment voucher?
The date is not clear in the payment.
Can you make a payment on a payment voucher without a date? Auditor General,
you can't share.
So where is the date on this payment voucher to support 1 million? Even before we go to the receipt, where figures have intentionally been altered. 1,250 ml mineral water and maybe you take this to...
No, do you agree that the date is not on this voucher?
It's not clear. Maybe the photocopy
is so clear. Where is it if it is not clear?
Young man, stand down. You did not take the oath, and that's why you are misleading us.
I think he has to be put on oath.
Telling us lies.
Because he's lying.
But that's why I'm making reference to page 65.
You are not making reference anywhere, because this is the voucher, it doesn't have a date. Can you agree?
Is 65 the same document?
Yes, it's the same document.
So why don't you say that?
I've actually said the same to the chair.
So the date is clear at page 65?
Yeah, it's very clear actually from the IFMIS. So
at page 65. What is page 65?
Is the PO of the same.
Is a purchase order the same as a payment voucher?
Before you make the payment,
order, young man, and Sergeant at Arms, you might have a client very soon. Is a payment voucher and a purchase order the same?
No, they are not the same.
Which one precedes the other?
PO, the payment order, yes.
Fine. So what did you want us to do here on the PO?
If you can see from the PO page 65 of the same document.
So that is the PO?
Yes.
The PV?
The PV is on 55.
That's where I am, and you are trying to take me away from there. Let's deal with the PV, not the PO.
Okay, that's why from page 55 all the way to...
Young man, can you focus on the payment voucher? Is there another payment voucher for this 1 million, beside what we are looking at on page 55?
What I'm telling you, Bonachair, is that from payment voucher all the way to the last page of that document is the same thing. Because e-procurement, it starts from purchasing order.
No, we disagree with you.
We shall proceed this way. And Governor, this guy is taking your time because it is delegated. But I will not accept some kind of ridiculous responses which makes us look like we have never seen a payment voucher in our lives.
The decision of this Senate Standing Committee on Health is as follows. That we ask the DPP and the IG to arrest and prosecute. I don't think as a Senate committee we have time to come and listen. So, to that governor, having given him the opportunity first to even respond. This is a matter that has taken more than 6 months. We wrote to the governor. He not only failed to respond, he failed to resend the documents. We invited the governor to appear before this committee. He failed to appear.
Yeah. You have referred to Appendix 4 in this response. So
it is in Appendix for the financial appendixes. Look at this small one. Then you go to
Appendix 4 inside it. You will see the legal service there. The county attorney today is not feeling well, but he has given the response there. The law firm which was paid, and the 2 law firms were pre-qualified, Chair.
How do we know they were pre-qualified? So they were on the panel of your lawyers?
They are there, Chair.
Now the question would be, when a governor is facing an impeachment, who bears his legal fees? Is it the institution or the person?
That is conflicting, but I think the institution can still bear a cost.
Because you are saying that the case of the firm of Mbogo and Morioki Advocates was paid 11 million in respect of Meru Constitutional Petition number 7 of 2020, Moses Gidinji versus His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Abdi Kuti, which was for removal of the governor from office for alleged infractions said to have been committed in his official capacity. So when a governor is facing an impeachment, whose expense?
Or CCM.
Was there any attempt to remove it?
It seems so, as per the record, Chair.
I doubt. I
Mitch,
highly doubt.
Mitch, legal, what has been the practice? Because you have processed quite a number of impeachments, and governors come with a battery of lawyers. Should that be the expense of the institution?
No, Chair, it cannot be. Impeachment process is a personal process. You take charge. It is not criminal, but it is almost criminal, not above civil. So it is a matter for the governor to take care of themselves and not to charge on the county.
Yeah, I thought the victim is innocent until proved guilty.
Yes, they are, but when
Why
they are
would he
charged,
pay for himself? Because he has not been convicted.
they have to pay their lawyer.
Allow me to paint a picture for you, Mwenda Gataya. You are accused of stealing money from the county government. And it forms the basis of an impeachment proceedings, because one of the grounds of removal of a governor is serious grounds to believe that you have committed a crime. Not even the conviction itself, just reason to believe. So how can the entity that is being accused of losing money by your action be the one paying your lawyers for defense of that same action? It doesn't make sense. The law cannot be that absurd.
You know, the issue here, Chair, is that you are suspected. You are a suspect.
Yes, but the law is the suspicion alone is enough for you to be removed.
Anyway, that's
This matter has
that's a
been,
debate.
it has been established in the past. I think it was in Kakamega.
Being suspected alone.
There was a western county where a CC, no, it was Kakamega, when Malala was an MCA, and he was accused of insulting a member of the executive. And the guy took him to court using a lawyer paid for by the county. And so it was dramatic that, you know, how can I give the executive money to take me to court? So this on looking at it, is irregular. This is very irregular. And I think we must write to all the counties where impeachments have been processed successfully to establish whether they were using county resources in defense of the governors. Because if that is the case, then certain surcharges must follow. And from the look of things, this 11.1 million must be surcharged on the governor.
I don't think whether I got Senator Fatuma well. She has
said there was nothing.
There were no attempts to impeach the governor.
To impeach the governor.
And we have no reason to doubt Senator Ndolo because she has been there. She was a senator.
She was there.
We are just reading what's been brought to us.
No, unless the county provides evidence to that effect. I can clearly say there was no attempt at all
And the governor was MCA in Nairobi, so he is not aware.
Or maybe they were contemplating.
Yeah.
Or maybe they were
But the
contemplating.
governor was an MCA in
By the
Nairobi.
way,
But
legal
Mbogo and Morioki advocates was
And
paid
majority
11
leader.
million. What were they paid 11 million for, Governor? This is your report, and this is a detail that we are looking for, and we are happy that you are providing it. So why was Mbogo paid 11.1 million?
Or legal services chair.
For defending the governor against an impeachment?
Yeah. As per the record.
From where you sit,
Hmm.
and you were a star player in certain impeachments in Nairobi City County.
He was also being impeached as the majority leader.
Did you use assembly resources to defend yourself?
What I used my personal resources,
You
yeah.
used your personal resources.
Yeah, yeah.
But you were removed finally.
And I was
Reinstated.
reinstated again.
Okay.
Yeah,
Would you have expected Governor Sonko to use county resources
yeah.
on his defense?
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
No, on his defense, on his impeachment defense.
Before he was removed, yeah. But after he was removed, he cannot use county resources, yeah.
So it is your position that as governor, because otherwise it will amount to abuse and misuse of resources. Because if Senator Gataya, if the lawyers slapped you with a bill of 300 million because they successfully defended you, where is the budget? Where is the authority from the people through public participation? It then becomes a discretionary expenditure. Is that the object of devolution? I don't think so.
We have two issues now on tray. One, there was no impeachment arrangement in Isiolo. 2, 11 million has been spent irregularly. So which one are we working on? So I think we are supposed to explore all that, establish whether in the first instance were there an impeachment.
And is there evidence of the
Is
same?
there any evidence for that? We can even get into those lawyers. What were they defending?
And you know the goodness
Or the
is
executors of
under the remuneration note of the advocate, you must disclose the service provision that you had given out. Because this 19 million, as Senator Sifuna will tell you, would make a lawyer live large, like my law lecturer, Professor Ojienda, and wear watches a shoe of 116,000. So,
Yeah, because
and the watches.
we must ask ourselves, the deputy governor for Kshs, who was impeached,
Yes.
if the governor's interpretation was to be valid, does it mean that he was entitled to legal representation? Cannot be. It cannot be. Governor, it cannot be. Please don't try. If they move to impeach you on the basis of party hopping, don't use county resources. You are going to be in problems.
By the way, Chair,
Most parties.
for
Senator
information,
Gulo,
just for information,
because I know he's heading there.
Legal Committee is looking at hiring of lawyers by the counties, while they have attorneys within those counties. So I think they will come up with a report and also a legislation to govern that.
Fine. So that is a matter that.
Yeah, just to add on what you have said, just like the way you pay fine in powers and privileges, we always expect you pay through your own resources. I think it should apply similar.
That is our position, and I think that is what we'll be advancing as such.